Hi, I'm Kristyn Burtt for Lifescript.com. According to the American Diabetes Association, type 2 diabetes impacts nearly 30 million Americans. That's why the association is teaming up with country superstar Tim McGraw to encourage those with type 2 diabetes to work with their doctors to manage their A1c goals. This incorporates blood glucose, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. In a recent interview, Tim gave us the inside scoop on why he's committed to the cause and why good health is important to his family. So your work with the American Diabetes Association is a personal one. Can you tell us your story?
Yeah, I think 30 million Americans living with diabetes, all of us in some way or another, whether it be family or a large circle of friends, are touched by diabetes, or we know someone who's living with diabetes. And, what our goal is to get Americans to go to americasdiabeteschallenge.com, get your A1c levels checked, work with your physician to find out what your A1c levels are and what they should be, and work towards the goal that you have that you set your A1c levels at. I had an aunt who lived with diabetes her whole life. She died of complications of diabetes. I have another aunt living with diabetes. Lots of friends that live with diabetes. And it's something that when Merck and the American Diabetes Association asked me to be involved in this, it was something that you could look at and you could see that with raising awareness and with being proactive with your health care, it's something that you can really manage, and you can make great strides towards living a better lifestyle.
For people that don't know, what is an A1c level?
It's your blood sugar level over a 2 to 3 month period. And, you go to your doctor, you find out what your blood sugar levels are, you find out over a 2 to 3 month period what your blood sugar levels are and and you find out what they should be, and you set a goal and try to hit those goals.
And that's important for people that maybe have a family history of diabetes or are in those risk categories for really understanding what this is.
Yeah, you want to live a healthy lifestyle, and that's what I'm all about. That's what I think that you have. That's what the thing that you can control the most is your health. You want to do the best you can to keep the best healthy lifestyle that you can have.
And if you have a family member that has type 2 diabetes, what can you do to sort of help them out and help them manage their diabetes?
Well, I think you encourage them to stay on top of it, and you encourage them to stay in touch with their physician and work toward the goals that they have to keep their A1c levels what they should. Diet, exercise, all the things that all of us should do to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Now, I know you prioritize your health. I remember a few years ago, you got really fit and you've stayed fit. How do you do it out on the road? Because I know what my diet looks like when I'm out on the road, and it's not good.
Well, the road for me is easier in a lot of ways because you get into a routine. And there's a good support structure on the road, which is also important with your family and friends who are are living with type 2 diabetes, is having a great support structure. And that's what we have on the road. We all sort of want to be fit. We all push each other to work harder, push each other to try not to eat the worst foods that we can eat. And so it's kind of a good system that we have going out there.
So when you're out on the road, what are you eating that's good and healthy for you?
I try to stay pretty lean when I'm on the road. Oatmeal is very important for me in the mornings working on the road. We have kale salad, tuna. We try to stay as healthy as we can. Lean meats and fresh vegetables is what I try to do on the road as much as possible. Every now and then there's a cheat day, but for the most part, you try to stay pretty lean. And we have a pretty solid work routine.
What does that cheat day look like? I want to know.
Gosh, I love cheeseburgers. Yeah, you got to have a good cheeseburger every now and then. But it's all about balance in life, right?
Yeah, that moderation. Do you add fries though, and do you add the dessert with it?
Well, if I'm going to go there, I had to go there all the way. But then I don't do it for a while.
And what about your fitness routine? Because I think a lot of people find it harder to work out when they're on the road and they don't want to go to the hotel gym or anything like that.
Yeah, I think I've gotten into such a routine now that on the road we start out in the morning. We do a warm-up workout in the mornings. We do a lot of running on the carrying weight and running up and down hills. We do that in the afternoons, and then we do a CrossFit regimen in the afternoon as well. And then our show is 2 hours, and our show is a pretty high energy show. So throughout the day we get plenty in.
Yeah, that's why you can eat a cheeseburger at the end of the night. It's fine.
Not at the end of occasionally.
What about your family? You've got 3 daughters, you've got a wife. Have you sort of taken your own fitness and health goals and had it carry over to your family?
You try to set a good example, and our kids are pretty active and pretty healthy, and they're always out and about doing stuff. We've always tried to eat well, but like I said, you got to have fun every now and then too.
You do, and like teen girls are probably like, you know what? I'm going to eat what I'm going to eat. And at that age, they can probably eat it and burn it off in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they burn it off pretty quick. Yeah.
Do you work out together as a family?
My wife and I do occasionally. She does a different workout. Some of the stuff that she does, I can't bend my body into those positions. The Pilates and all the stuff that the Tracy Anderson stuff that she does sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I've tried that a few times and I couldn't walk for a week. So.
Flexibility on men and women's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little different deal.
Well, I also want to know, how are the fans reacting to you participating with the American Diabetes Association? Because I've got to imagine a lot of families are touched by this.
You know, I think that we get a lot of stuff on social media where people are encouraging each other to go to their physician, stay with their A1c goals, check their levels. They're really creating a support group for each other, which is great to see.
And I think we've reached an epidemic in the United States when it comes to health and obesity and type 2 diabetes. They're kind of all tied in together, so the more awareness, the better.
Awareness is the key, and that's what I love about this campaign. It's what I love about this campaign and America's Diabetes Challenge is by raising awareness, you can be proactive in your health care. You know, and people can be proactive, and they can manage this condition to live with.
Well, I imagine a lot are inspired by you. Do you find that there's a connection not only to your music, but people that are suffering from type 2 diabetes? Is there a song that they're drawn to?
I don't know that there's a song that they're drawn to, not one that I can think of right offhand, but I think the energy is the good thing. I think that just creating the energy that everybody can sort of get involved with.
I love that. All right, where can everyone find more about the American Diabetes Challenge?
They can go to americasdiabeteschallenge.com. They can find out a lot of information there, and any of my social medias will drive you there too.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. I know this is important to you and so many others.
Thank you. It's good talking to you.